After history-making presidential campaigns, former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris are waiting anxiously along with millions of Americans.
And that is to find out who will be the next president of the United States. Fox's Rebecca Castor reports from Florida, where former President Trump is watching the results roll in tonight. Rebecca?
Courtney, Tom, we are at the Palm Beach County Convention Center where the Trump campaign is hosting its election night watch party. But the former president will be watching the returns come in from his home at Mar-a-Lago with a small group of family and friends.
I think we're going to have a very big victory today.
The former president is feeling optimistic that voters will put him back in the White House. But it will all come down to voter turnout today.
The country that I'm living in is not the country I was born into. The only one who's putting America first is Donald Trump.
I voted for Kamala Harris and Tim Walz. It's time for a change, moving forward in a better and uplifting way.
It's likely to be a long night as results slowly trickle in, and there's a possibility that a winner will not be declared before the night is over, something Trump calls an outrage.
It should never happen. A thing like that should never happen. This election should be over.
With 19 electoral votes, all eyes will be on Pennsylvania tonight. It's the state both candidates spent the most time and money in and see as a must-win.
The reality is whoever wins Pennsylvania is likely to be president.
Vice President Harris keeping a low profile today, speaking with several radio stations in a last-minute effort to get out the vote. She says Americans are ready for a fresh start.
Frankly, I think people are exhausted with this spirit and this approach that's been about trying to divide people and have them turn and point fingers at each other. I think people are done with that.
When asked if he would accept the results of the election if he lost, former President Trump said if it's a, quote, fair election, he'll be the first to acknowledge it. Tom, Courtney, back to you guys.
Yeah, so many of us just anxiously awaiting some results that we will be starting to get soon. Rebecca, thanks.